Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. So I just got done watching the Oxygen Channel investigative series on The Witnesses. I believe it's called The Witnesses. And I get upset whenever I sit down and I watch a show like that. And me, a person who looks into a lot about the organization, who talks about the organization a lot, to still be surprised by things that happen inside the organization is mind-boggling. I can't. I usually try to be funny. You know what I mean? I try. I try to make things funny and stuff like that. But this organization makes it so hard to be funny because they do so many horrible, horrible, horrible things to people. Like, for example, watching this documentary, for a person to be on the elders committee and to hear that somebody did something to his daughter, for his daughter to say, hey, daddy, this guy did something to me, and for him to not get up and beat him into a bloody pulp, I don't get that right there. I don't get that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just the most non-confrontational person in the world. I don't know. But to then go further and disfellowship the guy. All right, cool. You've taken a step to fight for your daughter. Only to, a year later, reinstate the person back into your organization and not let anybody know. Okay, you didn't beat him into a bloody pulp. You're going to at least now call the police, right? You're going to involve law enforcement, right? He didn't even call the police. So later on, his daughter gets disfellowshipped and she leaves, right? She goes. He then tells his daughter, because she committed the sin of liking somebody of her own sexual orientation. That's the sin she committed. That's the big, horrible sin she committed that got her kicked out of the organization. And he says something he should have said to the other guy. I'm going to make your life horrible. I'm going to make you regret this for the rest of your life. That's something he should have, that's the same energy he should have had to the person that did that to his daughter. Are you kidding me? But then it doesn't end there. So his daughter, because he's making it hard for her to see her kid, goes to the police and refuses to leave until the police can reunite her with her son. And just by the way, tell the police, like, yeah, I got attacked when I was little. And the police, being who they are, say, hey, back up a little bit. You got what? And they took the time and energy to investigate and bring out all this information about this guy, and they arrested him. They did the right thing. They went inside the Kingdom Hall. They got all the files. They arrested this guy. They did the right thing. When they got to court, where do you think her father was sitting? Because that was her, and that was the guy who attacked her. Where do you think the father sat, right? In defense of his daughter, right? No, nope, sure didn't. He sat on the side of the person that attacked his kid. I mean, do you get how mad and infuriating that is? And the part that makes it even worse, the part that really burns me up, is that I understand where he's coming from. I understand how mentally destructive being a Jehovah Witness is. The things you have to do to yourself mentally to stay inside that organization and follow the rules are unimaginable. I think that's a word, unimaginable. I just watching this documentary and just knowing what they do, I've already known like how they get down. I know how they destroy evidence, hide evidence, keep things away from the public. You know what I mean? They've been ordered by I forgot exactly what court, but judges have ordered them to turn over information thanks to Larkin, and they still haven't. Not Larkin, Zalkin, sorry. thanks to Zalkin, the attorney who's been bringing all the lawsuits against the Jehovah Witnesses, that he won a court case in which they ordered them to turn over those little blue envelopes. Nah, they haven't done it. And it was a funny part inside of the documentary because Zalkin, he was having a deposition with the guy, and an elder or somebody in charge of the service department, and he asked the guy, he says, "Hey, why can't you get all this stuff to us?" He's like, "Oh man, so much stuff. It'll take us years to find it all, to sort through it and get all the stuff. It'll take us forever." And he was like, "Well, didn't you say you label everything do not destroy as far as like the stuff that goes on with the kids?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Well, why can't you just search the word do not destroy? That should pretty much clear everything up." And then this guy proceeded to say, "Well, if I do that, you'll find the pedos, the murderers, and we're like, yeah, those are people we'd be looking for. That's the exact same people we'd like to see in the criminal justice system. I can't believe you actually tried to use that as a reason not to do it. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't allow you to look inside of this box. You're looking for my murder weapon. My murder weapon is in there. Just the stuff I kill the animals with." Like, dude, it's just another crime. Just because it has other crimes in it, it doesn't mean that you're not susceptible to having that information put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy because this is the attention that this organization hates. This is the exact thing that they try to avoid. That is the spotlight. And they talk about new light all the time. Oh, we've gotten some new light. Well, this type of light is new, and I don't think you're going to like this one very much. But I do like the attention that it's getting. If you're next JW tonight, if you can, go on Twitter and make sure you use the hashtag the witnesses. Make sure that we can get that trending. That would be nice because we need people to look into this stuff. That's the reason that the Jehovah Witnesses can get away with so much stuff, is because they can fly right under the radar. They get to do all these horrible, horrible acts, and it's usually kept within the community of the Jehovah Witnesses and the ex-Jehovah Witnesses. Getting the large masses to know about it is kind of hard. But if you can get this trending on Twitter, if you go to, even if it's just one thing or a couple things, if you can get hashtag the witnesses trending on Twitter, that would bring even more attention to this docu-series, and it's important. If you want to fight the horrible things that's going on inside this organization, as far as like what happened with the kids, the separation of families, the shunning, just every horrible thing that goes on. If you want to get back and free everybody from this organization, we have to do our part to get the message out. Right now, the Oxygen Channel has put out an amazing documentary. Don't get it twisted. This documentary is shot well. It's very intelligently put together. It puts everything out, and people need to see it. People need to know about the atrocities of the Jehovah Witness organizations. I mean, come on. You can shut people down for saying way less. Come on, people. Where's the hashtag shut them down squad now? You know what I mean? I need an it's over party for the JWs. Can I get one of those? Come on, warriors. All the people out there who could see something going on bad. If you want to talk cancel culture, where are you at? We need to cancel the Jehovah Witnesses. I need my cancel culture people to actually come out and fight for a cause that's worthy. I don't care if a celebrity had a slip of the tongue or some news women accidentally said the N-word. I could care less. This is something that's actually worthy of your anger and your concern and your cancellation policy. Your very lax cancellation policy. Let's get this going, man. So if you can, go to Twitter. I don't care how you do it. Start up a Twitter page if you need to, and make sure you put hashtag the witnesses and speak on it. Let's get that trending, all right? Yeah, man, it's a hard thing to watch, especially being inside the organization and just never knowing that at no point did they ever make one announcement about there being a predator inside of your organization. I've heard people get disfellowshipped. I heard people get put on public reproof. I've heard people even being marked inside the organization. But they will not warn the organization about a predator inside of their midst. And that is a crime. 100%. Anyway, I hope y'all having a great day. Part 2 come out tomorrow. I'll make a video about that one too. So until then, holla at your guala. Deuces.